April is Native Hawaiian Plant Month. These plants help make the state special. So what's being done to protect these plants and what can we all do? Joining us now with more is Matt Keir, a botanist with the State Department of Land and Natural Resources. Good morning, Matt. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
So talk about the native plants and which ones are native, because there are a lot. There are over 1,000.
Yeah, right. There are around 1,400 kinds of native plants in Hawaii, and each of them is important. They have enormous cultural value, as we see every year at the Merry Monarch Festival, and really represent what makes Hawaii unique. Together, native plants are the forests that soak up the rain and the coastal plants that protect us from large surf. Individually, each plant has a role in the ecosystem, and ultimately all life depends on plants. We expect that climate change will increase the number of intense rainstorms and bring longer periods of drought to Hawaii. But if we protect native plants, they will help to buffer us from the impacts of these rapid changes.
Now, Matt, you're with the state's Plant Extinction Prevention Program. What does the program do?
Right. The Plant Extinction Prevention Program is our initiative to respond to the extinction crisis that's happening in Hawaii right now. We have already lost over 100 species, and today over 400 of our native plants are threatened or endangered species. Some of these species are right on the brink of extinction, having fewer than 50 individuals left. Those are the ones we focus on to find more, protect everything that's left. We collect seeds to grow them in cultivation and then outplant them back into protected reserves. Our partnership is large. It includes staff from the University of Hawaii, the DLNR Forestry and Wildlife, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, seed banks and plant nurseries all over the state, numerous volunteers, and lots of private landowners.
Now, can you talk specifically about some of the projects or efforts that you worked on last year? Because our viewers might not even realize, oh, that's close to where I live. Oh, that's on my island.
Right. You know, we had a couple of setbacks last year with a damaging fire in Lahaina that burned into native ohia forest, and the coconut rhinoceros beetle invading the forests on Oahu where the last native loulu palms are found. We also made great discoveries of lost species on Kauai, Maui, and another on Kualoa Ranch on Oahu. And there was important progress in outplanting new populations of rare species on all of the islands. And that really is the goal, to get these species back into protected reserves where they can resume their role in the forest.
And what can we all do to help restore native Hawaiian plants?
Yeah, thanks. There's a lot we can do. We can use native plants in our yards and in our public landscapes. We can stop using imported species that will escape and become invasive. We value what we know, and then we protect what we value. So we should get outside with friends and family to escape to the mountains and see these plants. We encourage people to get involved, study botany, volunteer with a restoration project, and come work with us. Right now, there are at least 10 species of native plants that have a single plant remaining in the wild. So now is the time to help.
And if they'd like to help or they'd like more information, Matt, where can they go to? Do you have a website or phone number?
Yeah, we've got a website for the Plant Extinction Prevention Program and another for the Division of Land and Natural Resources Rare Plant Program.
All right, sounds great. Matt Keir with State DLNR. The plants, they're not just beautiful to look at, but they help to protect us, so we in turn should help to protect them. Thanks for joining us today.